에피소드 1이 생각보다 기네.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lab.
하이트 영주가 어떤
I assume
놈인데?
you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here.
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction.
당연하지.
Out there, you were decisive and firm.
나쁜 놈들.
Now do it again with these
내
bastards.
원수감은
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
뭐라고
What should I say to him?
Tell him and his men to leave.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as
우리가
many
좀
men
불리는구나.
and the backing of House
볼튼
Bolton.
가문의
All
후원을
the
받고
more
있구나.
reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards
볼튼
and
이거
dead
무서운
men
놈들인데.
go over.
왔다. 왜? 쟤야? 딱 봐도 얼굴에 심술이 가득하네. 어?
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother.
뭐 하는 놈인데 이거? 뭔데 너?
The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss.
무시해. 뭐 하는 놈이야? 원래?
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into
원래
his heart
지금 이
myself.
자식이 지금 나
I've been
아버지를
waiting for
엿보였어.
this day all my life.
My father died a hero, fighting for the North against traitors and oath-breakers.
Aye, and look where that got him. And no bread and salt. What kind of fucking house
뭔 빵과
receives
소금
a
타령이야, 이
lord with no
자식들이.
fucking bread and salt? You
어?
bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Calm yourself, old man.
You little fuck! That's
아,
how you
얘가 화이트
talk to a
영주였어?
lord? You Foresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the warden of the north.
왜? 니네가 아니라
And
루즈버튼인데?
we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
이거 또 가문의 위세만 보고.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
뭘 원하는 거야? 이 자식 아까 그놈이다.
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
No reason. You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that.
내 부하는 버리지
How do you
않는다.
answer
나는
for your
리더니까.
squire, Lord Ethan?
뭔
He
개소리야
acted in your
저거.
name.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill.
대받아치자.
Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost
Have a lot.
pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who
이놈의
killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
He was
장벽으로
sent to the
갔다, 임마.
wall.
Who the fuck sent him to the wall? Answer me! Who's the one who did it?
You heard me. He was sent to the wall. It's done.
누군지 말해주지 마.
What? That was my justice to deliver, boy. And you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice.
뭔
Now bring me
개소리야.
the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton.
볼튼이 이런 데 올까?
What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
어머니. 오마니.
Lady Forrester.
어머니
You
되게 포스
bellow like a
있다.
wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
그래, 얘 되게 예의가 없어.
I mean no disrespect
완전
to you,
무례해.
lady.
어머니한테 뭐라고 못하네.
Considering you
어머니 뭔가
lost
있나봐,
it,
뒤에.
no?
뒤에 가면 뭐가 있나보다.
This is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
Thank you for coming, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If
자,
that
이건 가란
displeases
얘기죠.
you, then I trust you can find
꺼지란
the door.
얘기예요. 꺼지란 얘기 좋게 말한 거죠. 와주셔서 감사했던 거는.
Maybe lord of this house. But Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
야, 조용히 있자. 괜히 시비 걸지 마.
Do your worst, you bastard.
아, 저 자식이 별거 아닌 놈 같은데 가문을 드는 애고서 저 자식이 진짜 우리 아버지랑 형만 살아있었어도 저거 나쁜 자식
You must find your voice, my lord. Your enemies will interpret your silence as a sign of weakness.
You were brave, my son.
잘한 것
But
같은데.
you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the
램지
knee.
스노우가 온다고? 그 자식
Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing.
램지 스노우는 왕자의 게임에서 그 사이코거든요. 누군지 알아 나는. 그 자식이 워낙에 악의 축이라서 왕자의 게임에서.
Your sister can help
이거
us.
뭐야? 여기 뭐야?
Although just
킹스랜드?
a handmaiden, she has Marjorie
아,
Tyrell's
미라
favor.
포리스터.
And Lady Marjorie's
킹스랜딩에도
betrothal to
누가
the
있구나.
king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
내 누나. 이선 누나. 뭐야? 얘 뭐야? 뭐냐 이거?
Ethan made this for me.
아. 아하. 이거 뭐지? 불었지?
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give
아,
this to me.
마저리? 아, 얘 마저리
It
신호였어?
once belonged to Lady Elena.
아, 마저리 신호야? 아. 그, 레이디 마저리라는 애는 이제 추후에 이제 그 왕국의 이제 왕비가 되는 애거든요?
Asher sent me this coin to remember him.
애셔는 누구냐?
What a strange place, Essos.
이건 또 뭐야?
Wonders Made by Man by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick.
아하.
I hope to see them all someday.
아, 로드릭 죽었는데. 아, 로드릭 말에 깔려서 죽었어. 얘는 아직 모르는구나, 로드릭이 죽은 걸. 그치, 연락을 못 받았겠지. 이건 뭐냐? 어머니가 보낸 편지가 있네.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
마저리 꽃이래요. 마저리 신용한 것 같은데? 마저리 꽃이라고. 마저리 만났어.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you.
누구냐?
I can come back later if you'd like.
뭔데? 들어오라 그러죠. 뭔데?
No, it's fine. Come in.
너 누구야? 아, 저거 화로 정리하러 왔구나. 뭐 저렇게
Begging
보냐?
your pardon, milady, but you all right? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm just worried about my family.
Ah, letter from home, is it?
솔직히 말하자.
It's kind of you to ask.
Of course, milady. You've always been kind to me.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
저거 뭐지? 석탄인가?
You work for Lady Marjorie?
그런데
I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought.
자,
I've seen you
사실대로
with her before.
말합시다.
You seem like good friends.
친한가 마저리랑?
I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the royal sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
세르세이? 왕좌의 게임이 악녀?
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but it was definitely an argument.
Why are you telling me this?
I heard them arguing about House Forrester and...
House Forrester?
뭔데 그래?
I thought you'd like to know. Forgive me if I was mistaken. I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing with so many lords and ladies about.
첩자인가 얘?
You see and hear all sorts
믿어도
of things
되나?
when people don't even know you're there.
괜찮은 건가?
Good night,
첩자 아니야
Malik.
첩자? 못 믿겠는데? 일단 조심해야 되겠다. 마저리다.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
진짜 똑같이
I was
생겼네?
hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
네. 네 언니. 쟨 누구야?
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend,
저
in
뒤에 있는 애
fact.
누구지?
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
My family wrote me, my lady.
I don't doubt they must be overcome with grief.
아, 얘
But you
쟤
must
저거
not
아나 보다.
despair.
내
We will get
아버지랑
through this
아버지랑 오빠가 죽은 거 아나 봐.
You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark.
그치.
It raises questions at a time.
지금
I
이거
can
킹스랜딩
least afford.
쪽은 이쪽은 지금
Cersei
로스타크랑 원래
herself
이제
cornered me this morning outside the
원수였거든요.
royal sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service,
아,
and she painted
지금
you
나를
a traitor.
반역자로 생각하고 있구나.
She was very pleased with herself. Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
I'm not a traitor.
Of course not. It's only an excuse to torment you and, by extension, me. She demands an audience. She wants
나를
an
만난다고?
apology of some sort for what I don't
세르세이
know.
만나는 거
But
싫은데.
she's waiting for us
괜히
now.
꼬투리
But I
잡힌 거 아니야?
promised I would bring
아,
you
야,
to
나 만나러
her.
가야 돼?
I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
일단 마저리가 시키는 대로
I'll do
하자.
as you ask, my lady.
나 시녀니까.
I
뭘
knew
해야
I
될까?
could trust you.
어떻게 해야
Humor
될까요?
her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
비위를 맞춰주고 묻는 말에 잘 답하라고? 비위를 맞춰주래. 비위를 어떻게
See if the
맞추냐?
Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
비위 맞추는 게 쉬운 일이 아닌데. 제 세르세이도 약간 정신병자 같은 애라. 비위 맞추는 게 좀 악녀의 약간 정신병자 같은 애라 비위 맞추는 게 쉽지가 않은데. 말꼬투리 잡는 게 되게 늘어가거든요.
You'll
내가
be
알기로.
fine. I know you will. You may
나오자
feel
들어가?
one thing,
마저리는 안
but
가.
you must say
아,
another.
속마음은 그대로 말하면 안 된대. 일단은 싸바싸바 해야 되겠다. 어쩔 수 없어.
Good luck.
굿너. 일단 싸바싸바 해. 싸바싸바. 어쩔 수 없어. 꼬투리 잡히면 이제. 괜히 꼬투리 잡히면은 지금 보니까 나를 꼬투리 잡아가지고 지금 마저리까지 이제 물고 늘어지려는 거야. 딱 보니까 그런 거 같은데.
You can do this.
가보자. 저기 티리온도 보인다. 티리온 라니스터. 세르세이 라니스터랑 티리온 라니스터. 왕좌의 게임에서 되게 이제 매력적인 캐릭터예요. 티리온은. 난쟁이죠.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace?
예,
With your
마저리.
permission,
아니,
allow me to
마저리가 아니라
introduce
세르세이.
Lady Mira of House Forrester.
무릎 꿇어.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
얘는 능력은 없는데 되게
House
자존심이
Forrester
높은
is a
애라
northern house
세르세이는.
loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl.
뭐지?
Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
그래.
I see. And yet... For centuries, the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark.
이거
A house of traitors.
뭐라고 말하지?
They were the wardens of the North. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
그래. 이게 맞는 거 같아.
Clever girl.
오케이. 나 티리온이 좋아한다.
The girl did say her loyalty was unwavering.
She has a talent for equivocation.
그래. 나의 말빨에 넘어가고 있구만. 나의 말빨이 덥다는 걸 깨달았어.
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
루즈 볼튼이 이제 북부의 지배자죠.
He is the warden of the North, Your Grace.
그래.
He is. And I the Queen Regent and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions while in fact saying nothing at all.
그치. 내가 위대한 데를 되고 있어. 티리온이 좋아하는데 마저리는 약간 탐탁치 않은 것 같은데.
Not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies.
아이언우드가 필요하구나.
I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house.
뭐지?
I imagine you'd
뭔
do almost
소리지?
anything
아이언우드
to
다른
prevent
가문에
that from
뺏긴다고?
happening, wouldn't you?
응?
Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I see.
뭔데 그래?
What would you have the girl do,
뭐
Cersei?
시키려고 그래?
It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe.
제가 웃으니까 약간 찝찝하다.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war?
뭐지?
Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false
몰라?
assumption that he would
뭐야
one day rule
이거?
the
나를 까는
Seven
척하면서 내 지금 주인도
Can we
까고
fault
있어.
her for her mistake?
돌려까기죠.
Should she be held accountable?
I won't judge her, Your Grace. I wasn't there. I didn't face her decisions.
해피.
Aren't you a delightful girl? If only one could flit through life without ever holding an opinion.
얘는 뭐야? 얘는 결국에 나를 꼬투리 잡고 싶은 거야.
I hope you find it quick.
결국에는 얘는 그냥 꼬투리 잡고 싶은
Loyalty
거예요.
can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves.
뭔데?
Pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts.
뭐야 얘 또 뭘 시키려고 그러는 거야?
You are a
대체.
girl from the north here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question.
뭐 어떡하라고?
And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve,
야
what
이거
would you do then?
두 개의 충성심을
I'm
저울에
sure
놨죠.
the girl answer the question. Go on.
My loyalties would never conflict.
자, 잘 넘어갑니다. 능구렁이처럼.
I will not have my time wasted by a northern girl who thinks she can play games. Who do you choose?
원래 얘 좀 보게. 에라 모르겠다.
Clearly,
나는-
your handmaiden does
난-
not have her priorities straight.
서세서 짜이 몰라. 넌 다른 사람이 아니거든.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she?
내
The
주인인데
most
내 주인을
dangerous
따라하지.
handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants.
아마 내가 얘를 따른다 그랬으면은 주인을 배신한다고 또 그걸로 꼬투리 잡고 늘어졌을 거예요. 딱 보니까.
I'd like a word with you if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
뭐야 내가 잘못 대답했나? 왜 나를 흑여보고 가지? 티리온은 되게 나한테 호의적으로 바뀐 것 같은데 딱 보니까 되게 나를
I'll
좋아하는
walk
것
you
같아.
out.
호감을 가지고 있어.
This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man.
티리온.
You
티리온한테
have my
잘해줘야
condolences for his loss.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
You were brave to declare your loyalty to Lady Marjorie. No doubt she was pleased, but Cersei...
세르세이
She
버려.
will not soon
세르세이.
forget what you said.
정신병자 같은 애잖아.
It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I did it for Lady Marjorie.
As you should. And
충성
of
있는
course
거죠,
she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I
티리온
take
보면
mine in
볼수록 되게
thwarting them.
매력적인 캐릭터야.
We
키만
must
작다
find our
뿐이지.
amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the master of coin who decides such matters.
아,
The
얘가
crown needs
장대신이구나.
boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in
뭐
this
어떻게
regard.
해야 되는 거야?
Not her.
뭘
What are
원하는
you
거지?
suggesting?
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester.
지금은 수입 안 하나?
Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance.
맞아요, 맞아요.
And it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house.
야, 이거 어떡하냐?
Are you willing to risk that?
아,
It may
어떡하지?
be far
아,
too dangerous.
미치겠네.
In fact, forget I
아이,
even
모르겠다.
suggested such a thing.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
야, 그래.
You are a brave girl, aren't you?
야, 못 먹어도 고.
I'll consider it.
야, 모르겠다. 씨.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight.
못 먹어도 고다.
3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
Good night, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
나 대답을 잘한 건가 근데 아까 세르세이가 뭐 물어볼 때 아, 마저리 편을 들긴 했는데 마저린 좋았겠지만 이거 괜찮을까 모르겠네. 아, 씨, 걱정된다. 또 괜히 꼬투리 잡아가지고 이상한 짓
Mira,
할까봐.
I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
It didn't go very well.
솔직히 말합시다.
I'm sorry.
잘 안 풀렸다고.
Cersei is known for being rather difficult.
세르세이는 그냥 나 꼬투리 잡기
At least
바랐던
it's
거야.
over
그냥
now.
꼬투리 잡아가지고 나랑 마저리랑 같이
Lady
싸잡아서
Marjorie has
어떻게
spent the
좀 하기를
entire
원했던 것
day
같아요.
working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his. Sarah! What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper.
남자 얘기하고 있죠.
I'm told he has a paramour. Which I doubt is Dornish for wife. Put it back.
야 그래 돌려놔.
We're just having a bit of fun.
얘 들키면 난리 난다.
It's probably for the best. I've heard he's a bit perverse. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like.
얘는 되게 헛된 꿈에 젖어 있네.
Would you marry
남자 하나
Joffrey if
잡아가지고
it meant
그냥
you'd become
성공하기 바라고
queen?
있어.
He does have a certain look about him. And he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
I don't want to be queen no matter who I'd have to marry.
Don't want to be queen? You northerners. You'd make a perfect scepter. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the Seven Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden.
얘는 정신 못 차리고 있네.
Let's see.
정신 좀
Who
차려.
else should
아
we
진짜 이런 애가 신이라니.
Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect
아 이런 애가
match.
신여도 있어.
Sir Bronn.
얘 또 사고 칠 것 같다 조만간 보니까.
What are you doing?
어? 아 이거 봐 마저리 왔잖아.
Well,
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing
미안하다 해.
about.
this is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move.
그래 이거 함부로 건드지 말라니까. 이거 되게
Yet they
중요하다고
say it
이런
is
거 자리
men
같은
who are
거.
powerful. The Queen was rather disappointed by your display, Mira.
I'm just glad it's over.
아 어차피 내가 뭘 선택했어도 안 좋아했을 거야 세르세이는.
King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes.
There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly.
그래. 나 잘한 것 같아.
Your words to Cersei
잘했나
were
봐.
brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease
비위나
her,
맞춰줬구나,
as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
동청해볼까? 동청해보자.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
리턴? 이렇게 해도 되나?
Whatever you
이런
wish
의미는
to say, you
아니었는데.
can say it in front of Sarah.
이런
There are no
의미
secrets
아니었는데.
between us.
괜찮은가 모르겠네.
It's about my family.
제 가족 좀 도와줘요.
I trust her.
일단 이건 아가씨한테만 말하자.
I prefer to speak with you alone.
나 개인사라서 좀 그래. 얘 되게 좀 덤벙거리는 것 같아서 못 믿겠어요. 이 여자애. 저것도 마음에 두고 있네. 진짜.
Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will
어떻게
suffer
해야
if
되냐,
Ramsay is
내가?
left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
이게 될까?
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't
얘 아직
ask
왕비가
this
안
of you
돼가지고
otherwise.
아직 권력이
But my
없어요.
mother
그리고
has left me
세르세이랑
no
싸우고 있기
choice.
때문에
She
이게
insisted.
가능할지 모르겠네.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire? Joffrey will not look favorably on such a request.
It is that dire, my lady. I fear for my family's safety.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
어떡하냐. 일단 조용히 있자. 괜히 말 꺼내지만 가끔씩은 조용히 있는 것도 좋은 선택이에요.
Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
얘 들어줄 수 있을까, 얘가?
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
해주는구나. 착하다.
Thank you, my lady.
맞아,
I will send a
착해.
raven to my family at once.
괜찮을까? 괜히 이것 때문에 마저리 얘가 또 트집 잡혀가지고 나까지 또 같이 까이는 거 아니야? 진짜 어떻게 될지 모르겠네.